Once again, the hero of the Kroven Empire walks past my window, as if they have not saved our kingdom several times over. Their steps never falter, not even with the weight of so many lives on their shoulders. They wear their scars with pride and regret nothing, not even when they ache. And yet, despite everything we've offered them, they chose to keep their position here, as a knight. They ask for nothing more than a room in the palace, training other knights and guarding myself, when they could have anything they ask for. No, they refused every offer we would gladly give to them. Instead, they've sworn to wait until I inherit my parents' position before taking up their position at the head of our army. Their devotion is admirable, and the mere thought of having them as my general makes me feel weak to my very core. To have them at my side every day, within my arm's reach at all times, would be beyond a blessing. To be able to merely whisper and have them hear it, the thought makes the breath flee from my lungs. If I were to even breathe a word of my thoughts, they would hear it and know. Is it odd that I have a whisper of a longing that they would hear? Would it truly be such an awful thing for them to be able to know how fondly they are held in my thoughts? Surely it could not be. But yes, indeed, I'm afraid it would. For even if I were to place my feelings out in the bright daylight, for their eyes to see, they would only turn their gaze with a respectful reply that they cannot return them. Gods of old know that they are an island, unreachable in the distance, though their loveliness draws forth the want to grow closer. I cannot help but want to reach out and call for them. Though perhaps it is because I have come to know them better than most. I know their heart to be worth more than gold, and their mind more than any amount of gems the deepest of minds could offer. Their smile alone could break and build civilizations. And here it is, the sunlight of this kingdom. Alas, despite the flowers and poetry rained upon them, my beloved knight takes no one as their heart's own. They are not cold, but every offer of courtship is politely turned away. Every personality has been rejected evenly. Not a single one offered more of a chance than the others. They all turned away with a gentle but firm hand and a statement of how my knight's duties to the Kroven Empire and those who rule it. Always kind, but so very distant. May the gods help whichever fool falls for you, my cherished knight, for that noble heart of yours belongs to this kingdom above all else, and before all else. I was speaking of myself, I suppose. May the gods help me. May they look down at me and my weak heart that beats against my chest like thunder for you, and may they take pity. May they see my naive mind that dreams of you at the corners of every thought, and may they be sorry. May they see how my very soul aches and longs for you in every waking moment. May they find sympathy in their hearts. If I may ask one favor from them, I simply ask that they allow me to fall with another, someone whose heart does not already belong elsewhere. Gods, but though my heart is that of a fool, it is stubborn and set in its ways. My adoration has bloomed for them long ago, and shows not a single sign of wilting. Perhaps I tend to my feelings too lovingly, doting on every memory of my cherished night. But how can I not? How can I not when every beautiful thought of them tempts my idle brain? The mere memory of my time with them is enchanting, and I find myself unable to control my traitorous thoughts. But oh, how delightful it is to let my mind wander. But who could I convince with such terribly false words? I am content with the way my heart beats, and with who it beats for. They deserve adoration, and love many times over what the normal heart can bear. And if I must carry a torch for them, it only makes sense that I am one of many. I will, I believe, love them forevermore. And that thought does not hurt near as much as I feared it would. Goodness, my knight. How long have you stood in the doorway? How much did you hear? For not long, then. Well, then I see. You heard more than enough, then. You heard enough to know the way my heart beats to the rhythm of your name. You know how your voice rings in my ears at all hours of days and night. You know that my heart is in your scarred hands, and then there was no one I would rather allow to hold it. If I were to look in the mirror right now, I would see the reflection of a fool of tragedy. I could not contain my rosy thoughts within my mind. No, I simply could not hold them at all, and I let them slip off my tongue like secrets from a drunkard slips. Unfortunately, the taste of my own honeyed words is turning bitter now. Now that I know you've heard all my secrets. So, as the flavor of rot settles in my mouth, I ask only this. Do not speak of this incident ever again, and allow me this one kiss. I apologize for how my feelings have come to light, but I'm afraid I cannot deny them. I promise to you that I shall never burden you again after tonight, but I beg of you, do not tell another soul. I will take my leave now, and let you be away from myself. I hope that you can forget this, or at the least, I plead that you forgive me. You are too dear to me. Too dear to this empire to lose. Please, I beg of you, stay by my side. Even if it's only for the people of this empire. Even if you cannot bear to look at me. Please, do not leave me. I can understand not wanting to be in close proximity to me, and I will gladly stay as away from you as you wish. But I need you. But I need you to protect our people. You are their hero, and without you, everything would fall to ash. I shall take my leave then. I hope you consider what I have said. You are truly needed here. And not just by myself, though I also would be a wreck without you. Have a good day, my knight. I hope it serves you better after I'm gone.